一名985的本硕。
I'm a student who dropped out of at 985 University, had both a bachelor's and master's degree, and was supposed to be studying a PhD at a top 50 university. Now, here I am, doing live streaming, working as a broadcaster. Yes, I admit, I'm not really good at this. As a person from Henan, I scored 610 on the college entrance exam, ranking number 10,000 in the province. My maths score was 135, English 138, and 250 in science. I didn't study properly back then, so I ended up at Jilin University studying engineering, digital information. Honestly, I was really not good enough.
The TikToker says she attended a summer camp for guaranteed graduate school admission, but ultimately took the entrance exam for the 859 Signal System program and enrolled at the University of Chinese Academy of Sciences. During her master's, she secured 2 patents and published 5 papers, including 3 in SCI Q2 journals and 1 in the Engineering Index. She then pursued a PhD at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, Shenzhen, and earned a 7.0 IELTS score, while reading scores of 8.0 and 8.5 in 2 attempts. After 1 semester of her PhD, she chose to withdraw. Jobless, she now works as an online broadcaster. Some female PhD holders in mainland China perform suggestive dances online to earn money. A PhD graduate from a 985 university in mainland China posted a video of herself performing a provocative dance on social media. 985 Universities refers to a group of prestigious universities in China. The video shows that during the dance, her face was accidentally struck by an elastic band due to her lack of proficiency.
到底是谁在说985名校毕业的学生就一定很好找工作？
I really want to ask, who exactly says that graduates from 985 universities are guaranteed to find a good job? I'm a 30-year-old PhD graduate. After spending 4.5 years to complete my doctoral studies, I ended up in this incredibly surreal job searching process.
A humanities PhD from Zhejiang University said companies she could access during her undergraduate and master's studies are now out of reach. During her master's, she interned at Alibaba, but now at 30, her resume is filtered out during initial screenings, leaving no opportunities. Her high education level has placed her in an awkward position. Small companies hesitate to hire her, while large companies find her not cost-effective. The PhD holder noted that, while her experience may not be typical, the current job market and layoffs make a top university degree only a slight advantage. It doesn't guarantee a satisfying job. She feels a significant gap between past expectations and today's reality, expressing shock at how hard it is to find work now compared to better times. Some PhD graduates stay home after graduation.
说来惭愧.
I'm ashamed to say, I still haven't found a job. I'm just at home living off my parents, being a full-time son. The TikToker shared that he holds a bachelor's degree from a 985 university, a PhD from Germany, and has overseas experience. Despite sending out numerous resumes due to the challenging job market, he has been unable to secure a job. He expressed frustration, never expecting that even with a PhD, finding employment would be so difficult. In fact, it's not just PhD graduates who are struggling to find work. Master's degree holders face the same challenges.
我是25届的硕士毕业生，我觉得找工作真的很难。
I'm a 2025 master's graduate, and I really think finding a job is tough. I started sending out resumes around mid to late September. The companies I applied to include major internet giants like ByteDance, Alibaba, Cainiao, Honor, NetEase, Baidu, Kuaishou, Meituan, JD.com. Basically any name I could think of. I ended up sending out around 70 to 80 resumes in total, and the result? I didn't get my first offer until December of this year. For the whole 4 recruitment seasons so far, I've received 2 offers in a month, but the salaries are far below what I expected.
A TikToker with a bachelor's in communication and a dual English degree from China Agricultural University later earned a master's in communication from Xi'an Jiangtong University, specializing in cyberbullying in intelligent communication networks. She completed 3 internships at major companies in operations and product roles. Initially targeting high-paying product positions, she faced repeated rejections. Switching to operations roles, she leveraged her experience from Xinhua News Agency and Meituan, confident her academic background, internships, and skills would secure an offer, yet most applications were rejected. At Huazhong Agricultural University's recent graduation fair, a master's student offered 3 Yuan chat services to earn income, which netizens criticized as undervalued. Jupai News reported that the graduation fair at Huazhong Agricultural University's Sakura Avenue southern section was lively. Among many booths, Li Hua, a sociology master's student, ran a standout stall without a table. Inspired by a philosophy master's student offering a 66 yuan life meaning answer service, Li applied her sociological expertise to answer questions. A trip to Dali's stall culture further sparked her idea. Her 3 Yuan chat booth drew crowds, with some talking for 40 minutes and others opting for online consultations, one lasting 2 hours. Showcasing professional skills at the fair to earn modest income seems disproportionate. A family's high investment in a master's education contrasts with graduates earning 3 yuan for 2-hour chats, leading some netizens to criticize this as undervalued. In today's tough job market, academic credentials and professional skills are losing value with limited opportunities. Higher education, once seen as a path to high-paying jobs, no longer guarantees success. After China's recent college entrance exam, a Meituan food delivery rider, Yuan Zhao, gained widespread attention. The 39-year-old with degrees from Tsinghua, Peking, and Oxford universities became a writer after a Singapore university contract ended last year. Dubbed China's most educated delivery writer, he shared a video encouraging students that exam scores aren't everything, sparking social media discussions. Top student Yuan Zhao said that in 2004, he scored nearly 700 out of 750 on the college entrance exam. He urged candidates to stay balanced, noting that poor results don't warrant despair and strong results don't guarantee vastly different career outcomes. The phrase, "perhaps not much different," reveals deep frustration, implying that years of intense study may yield outcomes similar to those with less effort, reflecting today's tough economic climate. To confirm his credentials, Yuan Zhao displayed a Tsinghua University scholarship certificate. He earned a bachelor's in chemical engineering and industrial biological engineering from Tsinghua, a master's in energy and resource engineering from Peking University, a PhD in biology in Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, and a master's from Oxford University. With such high academic credentials, becoming a food delivery rider has led some netizens to call it a waste of talent. Many argued, tutoring pays hundreds per hour, educational institutions would hire him, why deliver food? But this oversimplifies the issue. Teaching requires more than credentials. Even top students or Oxford PhDs may struggle without teaching experience or methods, finding the classroom challenging. Some netizens praised him for humbly delivering food, earning a living, and bravely facing life's lows, seeing no fault in his choice. Both perspectives highlight the tough job market. This year, China expects 12.2 million graduates, a record high. Zulian Zhaopin reports that job success rates for master's and PhD graduates are 44.4%, below the 45.4% for bachelor's graduates, showing clear credential devaluation. Meanwhile, Meituan riders in Beijing or Shenzhen earn an average of 7,354 yuan monthly, a solid income. As unemployment rises and companies close frequently, job opportunities shrink while the need for employment surges. This worsening cycle shows no end and will likely continue deteriorating. Highly educated individuals working as delivery riders is no longer surprising. Some master's and PhD graduates take roles as security guards, nannies, or street vendors. A Shanghai housekeeping company advertised for a nanny on social media, attracting a Tsinghua University graduate. Chinese media reported that the company confirmed the candidate's credentials. About 20% of its staff graduated from top universities like Tsinghua and Liverpool. Last July, a video of Sun Yat-sen University Philosophy Department master's and PhD students selling grilled sausages at a street stall went viral online. Chinese media reported that Pang Da, a recent philosophy master's graduate from Sun Yat-sen University, began selling grilled sausages at a street stall in early June with 7 or 8 other philosophy master's and PhD students, some still enrolled, others graduated. Panda said his first day at the stall was nerve-wracking. 4 men stood silently, too shy to call out to customers, grilling 20 sausages in 2 hours but selling none. Daily earnings of 10 to 20 yuan barely covered a watermelon. Yet these challenges pale compared to a tragic incident in Qingdao, Shandong. The residential complex barred delivery vehicles, leading Li Yue-kai to clash with security guards while rushing to meet delivery targets. Li Yue-kai from Jilin was the eldest child with a younger brother in university. His parents, nearing 60, worked as a restaurant worker and a nanny. After high school, Li studied psychology in Australia with tuition exceeding 1 million yuan. A relative said half the tuition was borrowed and remained unpaid. Li took a year off due to financial issues, but completed his degree and worked in Australia for 2 years. Returning to China 6 years ago, the introverted Li aimed to start a woodworking business, crafting furniture and creating online videos for sales. Yet after 5 to 6 years, he had no steady job or income, absorbing in woodworking. In November 2023, Li moved from Yanbian to Qingdao via a relative's introduction and secretly began delivering food, hiding it from family. Reports note Li died after just 6 days as a delivery rider. In his 6 years back in China, he never worked in psychology. Netizens lamented the tough job market for young people in China. Some note that delivery workers and security guards dedicated to their roles become victims of society's low-level mutual harm. Beyond the job struggles of highly educated individuals, Li Huayi's 3 Yuan chat booth, run by a Huazhong Agricultural University master's graduate, reveals psychological challenges. Chinese media reported that at Li Huayi's booth, people asked, "Why can't I find a partner? Why is university so exhausting? And can we discuss emotions and desires?" Li acknowledged her brief analyses often seem like broad but unhelpful motivational advice. Young people facing emotional anxiety, academic pressure, and career uncertainty often lack effective outlets or professional guidance. Costly psychological counseling and uncomprehending family or friends push them to seek empathy online or piece together answers from fragmented sources. The 2022 Chinese National Mental Health Report from the Chinese Academy of Sciences found that among the nearly 80,000 university students, about 21.5% showed signs of depression and 45% face anxiety risks. Netizens remarked, "Real numbers are likely double, as many hide the truth in surveys." The last 3 years were the most stifling for students, and now the job market is brutal. Jobs, relationships, housing, nothing's easy. Endless competition, jobs, grad school, civil service, marriage, kids, and age 35 layoffs. I'm tired of competing. This is just campus life. Societal pressures likely drive even higher mental health issues. Lao Liao, a Weibo influencer and doctor at Sichuan University's West China Hospital, said, "Depression's harm in China far exceeds that of liver and lung cancer combined. It devastates young people and their families, not just individuals." Mental health issues affect more than students. Many face psychological challenges closely tied to the broader societal environment. Last National Day holiday, videos of young Chinese wearing hospital gowns, running or dancing at tourist attractions went viral. Before the holiday, Taobao's hospital gown searches surged, with hundreds sold daily. People bought them for photos and check-ins, and hospital gown tourism became a new business trend. Participants said the event was a way to liberate themselves and heal their mental health. Since joining, the mental health state has improved. Organizers noted that in today's tough environment, where people face exhaustion and stress, that activity brings joy and relief. During pandemic lockdowns, Chinese university students adopted paper dog pets and crawling activities. By late 2022, confined students popularized paper dogs, and nationwide campus crawling exercises emerged as stress relief, as extreme lockdowns pushed students to their limits. Psychological and survival challenges are tied to China's economic downturn. The economy's sharp decline, with no clear recovery, leaves an uncertain future.